Thank you. It's a big thrill to be here. It's a very special place to me. Oh boy. I've been in San Antonio since the 70s. And left, came back, and always wondered what it was that attracted me to San Antonio. I could have lived anywhere. I did live many places: Mexico, Miami, Ohio, Minnesota, not to mention Michigan, where I grew up. One day I was on my bike and I found myself at the Blue Hole. And there were a group of people standing around the spring singing in their native tongue with some kids. So one of them introduced themselves to me. His name was Gary Perez. And he explained what they were doing. They were singing their songs to Yanawana in their native language to teach them to their children. He said, "This spring has been sacred to our people for thousands of years." I didn't know that. It suddenly made sense. The sacred spring, even though it's dead and the river's artificial, still resonates through our fair city, and I could feel it. It kept drawing me back to San Antonio. So this is a poem called "A Myth for Our Time." Before the Spanish marched in, straggled in more likely, thirsty and dusty. Before the Payaya showed up, 500 strong, oh Lord, this enchanted spring. Long before any human beings dwelt here, around the mouth of God, the womb of Mother Nature, the cradle of civilization, the water nymphs, the frogs, and the tall cypress resided here, occasionally visited by the mastodon, a saber-toothed tiger or two, and the snake people. Oklana Cliff and Sawanatati, also known as Brother Tree and Sister Brook, tended the garden. They have always been here. It was their voice calling back and forth, "O Atakania, O Atakania, where are you? I am here." That sounded in the water splashing on the rocks, and the call of the ducks coming down to the trees, in the silence at twilight when everything changes. When the first people stood here at the edge of this pool and saw these things 10,000 years ago, they saw more than we see now. They felt more than we feel now. They knew more than we know now. But they could not imagine us. Heaven is forever and stories about the past. We can imagine them though. Look back and make a myth. Train your tired eyes to see. Train your weary heart to feel. Find your inner voice and listen.